It is easy in the human experience that when you have a headache and you go to sleep and you wake up, that you're like, oh, I have a headache. Oh, I have a headache. Oh, I have a headache. And it is that because the vibrations are increasing so quickly that your words are more and more powerful than ever before. As you'll begin to, if you've noticed, you're manifesting things so quickly. And the power of your word and the power of your thought, as the vibration increases, the ability for it to attach that consciousness to matter, to present itself in a hologram that is perceived as your experience in reality, is moving very rapidly. That is why we ask all of you to be extraordinarily mindful of the words that you choose and what it is that you speak of and what it is you put your attention on and what it is that you see in your mind's eye. That's why we've talked to you for years and years and years about unplugging from the black box. Because you're just a sea of this collective consciousness. And as you're focusing in on something, all of you together are participating in creating the reality of your experience, of what you see as your experience. So if the black box or the television or your media is projecting continuously images of separation, polarization, war, and violence, and your attention and consciousness is all focused in on that box that's vibrating that, then collectively you begin to form a consensus agreement that that is truth. And then you begin to form matter, comes together, and all those little particles and protons, they all come together to create form that projects that which you are actually looking at, that you are creating collectively. So as you unplug from that and you choose your images to be of peace, of connectedness, of harmony, of prayer, of sacred ceremony, of unity, of love, of compassion, of oneness, of kindness, of connectedness, and you speak your words of those things, you begin to shift that pool, that sea of energy, and it begins to reflect something different. That's why one person can be having one experience and one next door can have a completely different, and it can feel like heaven and hell, and you're living actually right next to one another. So it is in your personal experience in life, the power of your thoughts and your words are extraordinarily important, but you're also innerly connected to the collective consciousness of all of humanity. So it is that it's all affecting each other. It's like a sea of consciousness, and consciousness attaches itself to matter to reflect a reality or an experience. So as you become a master of your thoughts and of your words and of your actions and of your choices, and you choose what to see and to look at and to place your attention on, you are participating in the outcome of the human collective agreement of your history as a human species. So when you say you feel helpless or that it's completely out of your control or there's nothing you can do, you can at least choose what you see, what you focus on, what you talk about, and how you interact with others. And to know that that is extraordinarily important. So it is that we've always encouraged you to unplug from violent images. That doesn't mean to put your head in a hole and not know what's happening. But if you need to tune in once for a minute, get the idea, and then place your attention toward an action in order to create a change. But inundating yourselves with information of how horrible things are is you creating it to be horrible. So it is that these little phones that you have, that you're all looking at, and these boxes that are everywhere, is creating literally a matrix of a sleeped humanity focused in, that is delving into creating an energy that is not serving the whole. You're asleep to it. So put them down. Put them in a box. Go into your house and say every day at 6 o'clock, all of those boxes, the black box, whether it's the computer box or the television box or the phone box, goes in a basket. And it has to stay in a basket and connect either in meditation in your heart, with your family, over a meal, breaking bread, going for a walk, making a fire, dancing, playing music. Disconnect, unplug, and start creating. What do you want it to look like? What do you want your world to be like? How do you want your oceans to be clean and your animals to be free and the forest to sing and the people to come together? What do you want? Start creating and envisioning that, because you might think, well, what is that going to do? But if you all start doing it, you project into that pool of energy and it reflects and creates the vibration of your experience. So you're extraordinarily powerful. Now it is that your technology can be used to share messages of love or connection, or to bring your attention or focus to an event where others can gather and stand in their truth for something that creates equality. That's fine. But whenever you choose to purchase something, whether it be food or clothing, or every click that you have on a news station that you are watching some ridiculous monster talk about racism, you are voting to contribute to that collective consciousness. And every time you choose to not do that, or you choose organic food that Mother Nature has given in her beauty, or you choose to buy something from someone who crafted it, or you choose to get something that's recycled instead of buying something new and contributing to the trash, or you choose to click on something that's a movie about oneness and compassion, or whatever it may be, you are voting for peace. So you have a voice. Everything you say and do all day long is a way to participate in the collective opportunity for this transition to occur with peace and grace. You're very powerful, every single one of you, because every single one of you is actually everything. You see? It's not so hard. So stand up and speak beauty, light, love, peace, understanding, and compassion. And the possibility for a new paradigm to create something new and beautiful is fully at your fingertips. You're moving toward it, but you all must participate.